Hey everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge, here to review some Vegas Golden Knights action as we win 7-2 against the Florida Panthers. Repping the 702 by scoring 7 and conceding 2. Now, speaking of the 702 Las Vegas boys and girls, the Vegas Golden Knights have purchased the San Antonio Rampage, the AHL franchise, and that team will be relocated to Las Vegas. And yes, recently, as early as a couple months ago, the Vegas Golden Knights did announce that they are going to be building a new hockey arena in the city of Henderson, which is just a couple minutes away from the Strip, where T-Mobile Arena is at. And you figure this new AHL team is going to be based there. So as a local, I mean, it's awesome to have, the fucking feeder club, more or less, be right here in the same city. So you get to watch your prospects for at least a third of the price. And then if you want to, pay up some money, you go to the Strip and watch the Vegas Golden Knights play, because this shit last night was money, boys and girls. The performance the Vegas Golden Knights put up last night, that shit was absolutely money. Now, it's Mark Stone. He just starts off the game with the goal, 2 minutes and 45 seconds in. And you know what? You have to blame Bobrovsky on a majority of these goals that were conceded. The first goal, he just couldn't hold the fucking puck. He had it. And then whatever fucking force of nature let him just release his hand, just happened to do so. And it got him all fucked up. And so the Vegas Golden Knights are up 1-0 early in the first period. And you get the feeling that, if we play some semblance of decent defense, we should be okay. But that fear was kind of, alleviated because of how well Marc-Andre Fleury has started this game. I mean, this dude was just on fire. And what I mean by that is you can tell from the body language of Marc-Andre Fleury when he's on, when he's nimble, he's already flexing around a little bit in the first period. He's feeling good. He's at it right now. And that's what it was for the first period in my eyes for Marc-Andre Fleury. But unfortunately, it's Hoffman who gets the goal for Florida 16 minutes and 22 seconds in on a power play goal, no less. And the movement on this puck in the power play for the Florida Panthers, I got to give them a huge kudos. It was really beautifully played. And Pete DeBoer, Uncle Petey De Pablo, figures, all right, we're going to challenge this shit, see if there was some sort of goalie interference. But when I watched the replay, right after Uncle Petey De Pablo decides to challenge it, I figured, no, it's not goaltender interference. I don't even think, the skate getting in the stick or whatever of Marc-Andre Fleury, that didn't have anything to do with it. The dude's skate wasn't even in the crease when that quote-unquote interference happened. So I didn't agree with it, but Uncle Petey De Pablo challenged anyways. Good goal. And yeah, Vegas Golden Knights go on the penalty kill. Fortunately for the Vegas Golden Knights, minor spoiler for the rest of this video, the Florida Panthers only scored on the one power play out of the 3 opportunities that were given to them. And again, Fleury was so solid all throughout this game, and you figured, you know what, if he can just replicate this for the next 2 periods, we should be okay. And you head into the second period, and bam! Mark Stone scoring again! A minute and 41 seconds into the period. Minute and 41 seconds. And it's a solo skate from Mark Stone that, you know what? I gotta pop this off right here, man. Mark freaking Stone is a superstar. Like, this man's a superstar, and it's unbelievable that he did not get any All-Star consideration. And quite frankly, I will be embarrassed if this man does not get at least some sort of Selke conversation later in the season. But holy shit, He solos in from the neutral zone, wrecks the Florida defense, and just gobbles that shit up to put the Vegas Golden Knights up 2-1, baby. And my OCD's gonna kill me here. And you know what? Florida actually had a decent chance where they're on the breakaway. And I believe it was William Carrier who hooks one of the players, and Brett Conley, and just concedes a penalty shot. And I figured, oh, fuck. You know, these penalty shots, I mean, I don't consider them 50-50. I consider them around like 90-10, where 90% of the times you're going to make it. One-on-one against a goaltender, you're probably going to make it. But I've seen a lot of missed penalty shots, and the way Marc-Andre Fleury was, you just had the feeling that he was going to just do something fun. And I say fun, but you know, it is nerve-wracking to watch a penalty shot if you're an opposing team. And Connolly skates up. Marc-Andre Fleury blocks that shit! Get the fuck out of here, son! Fucking basketball block, baby. I don't have a basketball with me right now. But if I did, swat that shit out. Marc-Andre Fleury doing the magic, doing the Lord's work. And the Lord is Uncle Petey De Pablo. But unfortunately, for the Vegas Golden Knights defense, who just let Florida kind of, mess around in their defensive zone, allows another goal. Florida gets the equalizer. Trocheck, second period, 11 minutes and 57 seconds. And it's a beautiful wraparound, by the way. Again, the way Florida got some of these goals, I'm not going to fault them for it. The way they made it work was brilliant. Kudos. And it looked good. But for the Vegas Golden Knights, the energy that they brought into the second period and they have played with since the All-Star break has been phenomenal. 26 seconds after they concede the goal, the equalizing goal for the Florida Panthers, Max Pacioretty, 12 minutes and 18 seconds in, scores the go-ahead goal. And it's Stone who passes, and the puck just zips through for Pacioretty, and Bobrovsky just spills it. And it's so crazy to me how much money you're giving this man, and he just cannot get himself together. He just can't. That's what's been holding back the Panthers this season, isn't it? And you watch this Panthers team after Bobrovsky concedes that goal, and you feel, ooh, Florida looks fluttered. They look flustered. They do not look good. Their body language is all over the place. They can't move the puck around all too well. And that Max Pacioretty goal was impetus for the onslaught that was the third period. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a Florida Panthers fan, you are going to hate the third period. If you're a Vegas Golden Knights fan, this third period should give you a fucking boner. Or if you're a female, it should wet your fucking pussy like a goddamn roller coaster ride in Wet n Wild. Does that make any goddamn sense? It doesn't have to. Because the Vegas Golden Knights scored 4 fucking unanswered goals in the third period. That's 5 unanswered goals for you boys and girls counted at home. Holy fuck. They opened the third period up 17 seconds in by scoring a goal from Nate Schmidt. And right from the blue line, Bobrovsky just completely broken. Schmidt scores. And when the Florida Panthers are on a power play, the Vegas Golden Knights look to be the more dominant figures. And my God, they showed it. They absolutely showed it. Shea Theodore with the shorthanded goal. Skates it all by himself, more or less. I mean, the shittiness of that power play unit on Florida, it has to be considered. But again, Bobrovsky was a huge problem. And, it's so crazy that the amount of shots that were faced between Bobrovsky and Fleury were very similar, which we will talk about in a bit. But Bobrovsky was awful. He was absolutely awful. And Marchessault sends him packing with the power play goal. And it's a great passing sequence by the Vegas Golden Knights, but within 9 minutes, all right, because Marchessault scored this in the 8 minutes and 53-second mark. Within 9 minutes, Bobrovsky lets in 3 goals. A 5-on-5 goal, shorthanded goal, and a power play goal. All 3. He just let all of them in. And you have to look at Joel Quenneville and think, why did you sub him out in the third period during the second intermission? This guy was not going to get you anywhere. The body language of Bobrovsky was dog shit. It was absolute dog shit. But, I mean, you have to give the credit where credit is due for the Vegas Golden Knights. Their offense was on. They were on it. And even when Montembeault comes in, it didn't matter. Max Pacioretty gets another goal. And it's Stevenson to Stone to Patches. And Jesus Christ, what a line. Jesus fucking Christ. What a line. Chandler Stevenson will not get enough praise from the media. I know that he won't. But Chandler Stevenson getting that beautiful assist in. And Mark Stone, who, good Lord, a career night for him, for the Vegas Golden Knights. Franchise's first 5-point player in a regular season game. Obviously, we've seen work Mark Stone did last season against the San Jose Sharks with the 3 backhanded goals, man. Oh my fucking God, unbelievable. But Mark Stone just continues to prove to us that the money that we spent on this guy as an organization, not dumb at all. Not a dumb idea at all. Probably one of the best things we've did. Next to the William Karlsson contract, the Jonathan Marchessault contract, and the Shea Theodore contract. I would argue those 4 right there. It makes the Vegas Golden Knights great and will continue to make them great so long as our guys are healthy. But even without William Karlsson, we've seen how well this first line, second line has functioned. And again, Mark Stone, 5-point game for him. Unbelievable. And a huge kudos goes to Uncle Petey DePablo. Gaining the win on the road. 3 wins and 1 loss coming out from the All-Star break. Think about that. I know they had that, just a bitter loss to Boston right before the All-Star break. But 3-1 since the All-Star break. We got 6 points out of a possible 8. That's pretty fucking good. And heading home tomorrow against the Carolina Hurricanes, boy, oh boy. The Vegas Golden Knights fandom should not hold any salt against Petey DePablo right now. Because as of this morning, boys and girls, and due to the results last night, the Vegas Golden Knights sit at 2nd in the Pacific. And as so long as we keep continuing on this onslaught of positivity and results, man, I can only imagine what the Vegas Golden Knights will do. But here's the thing. What the Vegas Golden Knights did last night was completely wreck a goaltender. I mean, completely wreck a goaltender. Sergei Bobrovsky faced 29 shots and only saved 23. He allowed 6 goals. Bobrovsky allowed 6 goals. A .793 save percentage. Jesus fucking Christ. What? Yeah. That's what Bobrovsky did. And you feel for him. You do. But Jesus, dude, it's been like this all season. Where you look at him, man, and think, how much money are you getting paid? You're getting paid Carey Price money. And yet, we could talk about Carey Price and how underwhelming he's been. But holy fuck, Bobrovsky. What the hell? Montembeault comes in, 9 saves out of 10 shots, which, okay, sure. But Bobrovsky, with all that money and nothing to show for it, is just it's an abysmal performance. It was an abysmal performance by Bobrovsky standards. And you feel for that guy, but on the other end, I mean, you're repping the Vegas Golden Knights. You're cheering on our boys. So when Marc-Andre Fleury gets 23 saves on 25 shots with a .920 save percentage, with 2 just minor mistakes in that game, you're just hooping and hollering. You're thinking, oh my God. After such a, decent but messy game against the Tampa Bay Lightning, what a comeback game. And, credit goes to Marc-Andre Fleury, but also to our defense. Our defense has really stepped up. And What a fucking surprise. Zach Whitecloud being inserted into the lineup, making the fucking blue line better. Yeah, putting in youth, somehow rejuvenating the lineup. I'm expecting Jimmy Schultz and Tyler Bischoff to get in here soon. Okay? Is it Jake Bischoff or Tyler Bischoff? It might be Jake Bischoff. Bischoff! Well, let's just call him Bischoff because I might be mistaking a Twitter dude on there. Because my brain farts away sometimes. But all I'm saying is there's a lot of great blue liners in our AHL franchise right now, which is the Chicago Wolves, but they will be different next season. So it's a bit awkward, but we're going to have our boys in Vegas. So that should be fun. Well, the Golden Knights will be heading on home, boys and girls, tomorrow at T-Mobile Arena inside the Fortress, where I will most likely be attending. I say that very lightly. I say that very lightly because I just don't know. I don't know. Might sell the ticket if I don't feel up to it, but more than likely, I will be heading over to T-Mobile Arena to watch the Carolina Hurricanes hopefully get their ass kicked by the Vegas Golden Knights. So let's hope on that. Boys and girls, follow me at the Sky Lounge on all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Go Knights, go! Now, fuck off. The squeaking ass chair. Jesus, I'm gonna get a new chair.